Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Allayi on Endless. You'll note that I've jumped ahead a little bit. Reloading the game gave all of the AI all their moves back and caused Green to immediately sprint over here and put the city on siege. So I had to reload and then very quickly, it actually, I'll admit, took me a couple of reloads to get the requisite clicking done fast enough. But we have, you can see little orange Allayi symbol, well, the Allayi symbol ringed by orange, that indicates that we have, in fact, gotten to siege first. I'm going to let this sit for a turn before we attack. I don't want to give them too much time to build units. They just lost an army, and it would be a bummer if they recovered. But I do want to take a turn to let Green get his action point back and see if he'll take care of that Guardian for me. Also, other stuff that needs doing. These guys are headed over here. Allayi has finished the settler. Wait a minute, let's do this. This is a better move. Alright, so we have not a lot of anomalies on Baryons. The settling decision should be pretty straightforward here. I guess we just settle near this anomaly, like here, probably. And then Garth and Strategic Intensifier, or Luxury Intensifier, rather. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of other moves to make. This is a pretty low industry location, but with our economy in the situation it's in, that super does not matter anymore. We are a long way past giving a crap about industry. So we have how many turns? It looks like about 4 turns to complete a research, so we're probably looking at like, cost of research going up each time, probably 7 turns until docks. So I want to make sure, yeah, you have a coastline already. Various is on the coast. Zighor is on the coast thanks to the intensifier, and Tychest can't get there. Alright, everybody's ready. So like I said, we're going to give this a turn in the hopes that either Green will attack and kill the Guardian, or that the Guardian will walk over here and attack us. Because it's much better for us to have a fight with the Guardian where the garrison comes in through reinforcements than the other way around. For what I assume are obvious reasons. Alright, let's see what happens. And we have winter coming in 9 turns. Actually, I wonder if I should buy shapeshifting. And shapeshift my guys. Alright, Green did fight the Guardian did die. And it looks like a huge amount of the troops in Sipuan came out to its defense and were horribly slain. Yes, we're friends, is what this is. I'm helping you. I'm certainly not stealing from you. Alright, well, let's do it. It looks like he did all the hard work for us. It feels a little dirty. In answer to the question that I know you are asking, yeah, a little bit. It feels a little dirty. Let's do this. Let's build a strategic intensifier there. The game lets us build the intensifier because we know about the stuff, even though we couldn't have built an extractor ourselves, which is kind of nice. So do I have actual income? I guess I don't really have an easy way of knowing. But, like, I took this thing over. Can I operate it without the knowledge, or do I have to wait until I get into the appropriate era? No way to know, I guess. One thing we should do, as long as we're feeling dirty, if I give you a truce, will you give me some tech? They don't feel that I should have hydrology. They're very, very not okay with that. So, like, rare metal foundry, we're looting, is what we're doing. I'm looting them. This is a cool tech. It's nice to have armor tech. I almost never get Palladian or Adamantian armor tech, to the point that I'm not 100% sure I know what the talismans do. So that'll be cool. Are they actually not... Well, I can't take another tech anyway. I don't have the influence. So, I'm sure you noticed there, holy crap, it was so important that we took Seepuan. Without Seepuan, we would have had access to one node. Oh, I guess Baryons is awesome and has both Mithrite and Hyperium, but the rest of our mainland empire didn't have access to those resources, and there's one node in Orus. That's crazy. Okay, so this may mean putting the docks off a little bit. Actually, yeah, when we settle, we're going to drop down into content. I don't think we'll drop all the way to unhappy. We need heroes to govern so that they can wear the approval ring. It's really important. Dust efficiency 3. Looks like this is all the same. No new heroes have been added to the market, unfortunately. It is a real shame because these are not great. Influence boost 2 is something. Does this region have a river? It looks like no. Not a lot of rivers on this map, actually. I don't think we have any rivers anywhere. So all of these heroes are just kind of like weak and crappy. We could take Ifalo Tegrit and have him, or possibly her, I can't tell from the art, serve as a governor just to get XP while we work up to spying skills. That may be the play. Yeah. That's what we're doing for now. The most important part of this is that it's a she, is that she can hold a band of merriment. That's pretty big. Oh, actually, unspent skill points. Let's get these. I mean, this skill might be worth something too. I think there's forests here. Yeah, the whole place is forests. It looks like he was working on constructing a triangle. Is that a temple? An altar, rather? I guess we just get to have an extra altar. It doesn't really do anything, except that altars are always approval positive, even when they're only level 1, which is nice. When the city gets out of rebellion, it'll help our... Actually, yeah, that's a good point. The city's in rebellion, and that's part of why our approval is so screwed up. So things will look different in a few turns. It looks like the city already has the approval buildings that I was looking to build. Yep, there's a sewer and a chapel and a central market. Oh, I haven't been building chapels at all. There's a couple of my regions that would actually really like a chapel. Even when I'm doing well, I can't play optimally, right? Okay, so we have an extended border with red, and we now border green, but we've got both of them into peace. So that's good for us in the short term. Combination of roads and our units just being really fast means that we are back in position to fight blue immediately. Blue wants to give up. Actually, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look. Do you actually want a truce? I could convince you. I could make a truce happen, possibly. Oh, actually, not this turn. But in the near future, once I have some more influence, I can make a truce happen. Alright, so we need to save for a couple of turns, get a governor in Baryons, get Band of Merriment out. But yeah, I think that for now we're going to delay this. And we're going to... Do I want to pick up rare alloys? We have the foundry tech. That's like the most important part. I think let's just go brigade system, and then we'll come back. Because the Mithrite and Hyperium weapons are not hugely better. It's not like the jump between Adamantium and glass steel, right? They're better, but it's not a huge difference. What is this? Have 30 pop. We're actually second on that, despite being the race that grows more slowly than everybody else. This is probably not going to be us, which is a shame, because it's really cool. But you know what? If one of the resources is really rare, maybe we can pull that off. I see green having Hyperium, but I don't see Mithrite. I see red having Mithrite, but I don't see Hyperium. Purple has Hyperium. Oh, and one of blue's regions. Okay, purple has access to both because of this region they took from blue. Okay. We may actually not want to fight blue anymore just because there's no benefit to taking their territory if we're on the knife edge of approval. Alright, so let's get where we're going. I think this is the right space. Let's consult the don't make me count thing. 10, 5, 14, 8, 7, 14. Well, this is the way to go. Neither one of these is awesome. Okay, so that dropped us to 50. That's not that bad. Let's go ahead and just purchase some basic necessities using the magic of our very excellent Empire plan. Let's finish cleaning up the last of the neutral armies. Unfortunately, we have to wait for them to get out of the water because there's no way to attack someone who's on a boat in this game. It's a little unfortunate. Oh. Oh. Sure, yeah. There we go. The fact that they're in rebellion has dramatically reduced their food production, so... Indeed. You know, she didn't really look like a Darius. Okay, Barians needs more stuff to do. I think we'll chill out on the building purchasing for a moment. Let's... we're going to do that for sure. Man, things are so cheap when you have both of those Empire plans. Yeah, we're going to hold off for the moment. Let's make sure we get a hero into that city before winter hits. Oh, Horus is like, yeah. Well, we're certainly going to have enough Hyperium to use it for stuff. Although apparently it's going to take forever to actually build these extractors. It's like, these are all things that I would like to have. Let's maybe move the Hyperion thing to the bottom of that list. Can I... Yeah. Approval, you know? We're seeing a lot of reduced output across the board here because of the position that we're in now via regarding approval. And it's just gonna take a little while to get right. We gotta wait for Seepuan to come around to being ruled by us. What's up? I'm being sieged. Oh. Okay. Sort of a last hurrah, I guess. Okay. Alright, and we finally have security. I don't think there are any minor faction guys left over here. Let's go make sure. But I'm pretty sure the island of Barians is clean. Tychest finally finished right of way. Now that I've built the strategic intensifier, I think it makes way more sense to complete the triangle by building a Garth here. And we're one turn away from hiring a hero? Yeah, okay. The fact that we're up at 431 dust now... Nope, our approval rating didn't change. We just... Oh, you know what I think happened? Our trade routes with Green, yeah. Our friendship with Green turned into a massive amount of additional trade. That's beautiful. That's just, man, cooperation. Cooperation will be the thing that redeems us all. Ooh, look at that. There's a whole bunch of pearls down here in the South Sea. Do I have a spare pretty fast unit to go get those? Yeah, hell yeah. Things have been going uncharacteristically well the last 20 turns or so. Like, to the point where I'm starting to feel a little suspicious. Nothing good can just happen. It must be a trick. Alright, let's head up toward Blue's territory and see what's what. Again, I may not actually want to conquer another city right now. Actually, the current era has another expansion disapproval tech. Doesn't it? Or no, that's next era. These upper eras all just kind of blur together in my head, apparently. Okay. So let's go have vision of the whole island here. Yeah, looks pretty good. Alright, new heroes? New heroes, hooray! Wayresigo is a winner. What is Never Rests? Never Rests is Industry Boost 1. Also, Eslik Tarash. I wonder if it's worth hiring Eslik Tarash to serve as a commander, even though we sort of don't need a commander. Just because it's so convenient to have a flying hero with an army of monks. Let's not worry about it right now. We do have to buy, first of all, a hero for Barians, and then secondly, an actual hero for Sipuan. Let's remember, Ifalo Tegrit is placeholding and just gathering XP right now. So while we're here, not that I'm going to equip them, but while we're here, let's just see real quick what these do. So this one makes... Oh, this one makes makes you a better spy. Group cohesion, fast learner, attack boost, defense boost, plus security, plus food, plus industry, retaliation, city breaker. What is the definition of city breaker? Just plus fortification damage, a small amount. And improved personal attack and defense. Okay. You know what we should actually do is, oh, no. Sorry, I totally want to apply that. Yeah. Only unhappy now. Oh, I should level him, too. What was I saying? I don't remember. It probably didn't matter. Oh, I was saying that we should actually go back and pick up, alchemical armor, so that we have access to the plus dust and plus science per citizen worked trinkets, because those are actually pretty useful. All right. Well, if we moved our faction quest along at this point, it might actually be pretty hard to pay the pearl cost for building all this stuff, even with that guy. Oh, I totally forgot about this. What is the reward of that quest? 300 dust and a Tome of Endless Savagery, which makes your hero have Guardian Slayer 1. So, actually, terrible. Actually not useful at all. Okay, whatever. I don't care. 300 dust is not nothing, but... Yeah, let's head up in this direction and see what's what. Do I want to go... No, let's go through his territory. Oh, actually, I should dip back over here and upgrade the armor and get the dust talismans and stuff. We entered an important new era. Oh, hey, where you go? I clicked right here, didn't I? All of a sudden, his thing was like, okay, that was weird. Lost a whole turn of movement to whatever that was. The capital should build a dust refinery first. I honestly don't know what to do with a lot of these cities. Okay, everything is clear. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what to do with a lot of these cities. Well, I could start buying Ward of Auriga, since I know I'll need it eventually if I keep pushing the faction quest. Do I have any important luxury or anomaly things that I need to pick up with the other special pearl districts? It looks like no. How quickly is this stuff coming in? We're about to have +3 when this finishes. I could move the Skyfin. Actually, I should. I should move the Skyfin to the Mithrite deposit. So here's something Varys can do. It can actually build that. But I want to lay off of the troop production for a little while. I guess I could rebuild the design so that it doesn't have the Farthinker eye in it anymore. But like, we just need to stockpile glass steel for a little while. Or I need to actually get marketplace tech and just buy a ton of glass steel. Or I guess trade for a bunch of glass steel. Okay. Wait for a second. Let's make sure that this click actually registers as the thing it's supposed to be. Alright, Monk 4. Let us fix your gear up. I'm not going to give them strategic armor. Well, what's the difference? The difference is 6 health and 4 initiative. Yeah, not worth it. And then, do I just want to go improved life? Yeah, I think I'd rather have improved life over regen in this case. And then we gotta do the same thing for the Palladian monks. And then we gotta do the same thing for the hero. I'm not sure I have enough dust for all this. Actually, I probably do. 678. That actually is quite expensive. You definitely need some upgrades. Does any of this stuff make sense for you? 12 defense plus 10% life. That gives more defense. This gives plus 15% initiative. That's a pretty big difference. I'll go ahead and go for the nice hat. And let's equip him with some actual talismans. Actually, I kind of have to be a little bit careful. We do not have infinite money. Your regen. And one of these is probably a good idea. One of the army level boosts. Let's go army attack boost. Yeah. Okay, 13 dust left. Perfect. Alright, he's got an army of Rumbler 4s and Rumbler 5s. Our troops are slightly better than they were. Do I want to fight these on his land? Or do I want to fall back and... I'm not actually trying to take this city. There's no reason for me to expose myself to any more danger than I have to. Let's fall back and take him near the city, where we have an advantage. What are you going to do? I guess it makes sense for these guys to stay out here and be ready to gather pearls. Actually, we should go up here and get this pearl deposit. Alright, and we're maybe actually not going to be able to afford a new hero for Sipuan before the winter hits. It wouldn't be the end of the world. You know, we did get at least somebody in place. But we do want to have a little bit of dust in the bank when winter happens. Alright. What's happening now? Sorry, show me this? Oh. This tower is one of the damaged towers. Okay. I see how it is, blue. I'm not gonna bother negotiating peace with them, I think, probably. Alright, Alright, so Sipuan needs to finish its triangle. Do I want to... How do I want to do this? It might be better for me to do it here and here, actually, because these things right up against the edge of the zone border are not going to get us a lot of resources, and also leveling up the Hyperium Extractor gets us a bunch of free science. So let's go Garth here, and then here, and we'll just kind of ignore that. It's a little unfortunate offshoot. Oh, this is not great. This happening right as winter's about to fall. Things might get a little rough for a while. Please do that. And do we have this Moonleaf Extractor up? Yes. Okay, so I also need a Garth right here. Maybe building Garths out into the middle of nowhere isn't the best play when we're already approval light. I can see how you might get that idea. But I suspect we're going to be okay. Let's actually have a look around over here. It's possible that Green never built ship tech. In fact, I'd go so far as to say likely. And that means that any pearls that are down here may be available to us. Hey, is Red's border with us open? Nope, still closed. The moving to peace didn't fix that by itself. We still have to negotiate. It does look possible now, though. No, they don't want vision exchanges. They think they have great secrets. What was that? Oh, that was the gold. Right, I know they love gold. Okay. If we can get open borders with them, it would be trivial to finish our faction quest. Or to move our faction quest forward, at least. We wouldn't have to muck about with any of this stealth forgotten nonsense. Alright, next turn we're going to have the capital's Dust Foundry built, which is going to be very helpful. Do we have... Yeah, we can move through Green's borders. So Green's army is fairly impressive, right? 100 damage, 250 attack, just a... Yeah, pretty much a thing I don't want to have to deal with. I will say that we've gotten a little bit lucky this game in that none of the civs are having a complete runaway victory, but I do want to say that it's not entirely luck. Blue's not having a complete runaway victory because of our actions. Right? In a lot of cases, in the last couple of games, we've had things like that happen and we've just gotten completely rolled. And here it's not happening because I played better and I made better choices economically. Focused a little bit more on industry to get my infrastructure going. Made sure to build Garths aggressively. This has made so much difference. And honestly, the way we're going to fix our approval problem right now is largely by building out the cities on the islands. In fact, we should probably get going on that in Orus. I do want to get my Hyperium extractor up. Trying to figure out what needs to be prioritized. Do I want to get my alchemy workshop going first? It is a big difference. Plus 15, plus 20% is almost going to double the output of this city. Yeah, but getting more tiles also really improves the output of the city. Yeah, let's start building. We're going to start spending all these pearls. Should I move the hero? Where is that guy? Is he in Varys? Zikor? He's in Zikor. Should I move this guy? He has 1 point in the pearl cost reduction thing. Man, but having 20% to all outputs in the capital is making some of these numbers look really nice. So we can move him around and lower the Garth costs of the buildings. I think that let's not do that. Alright, so I don't know for sure that those guys were headed down here. Maybe they were just patrolling, or maybe they were built here and were heading north via a very indirect route. No, that seems unlikely. Yeah, no, listen, I'm not into grudges either. I think we should all be friends. Let's all be great friends. Oh, what is Purple's diplomatic state right now? Purple is at war with Red. Okay. So we're probably not going to be able to get Purple to be buddies with us, and if we did, it would probably make Red mad anyway. Fair enough. It would have been greedy. There's no doubt about that. Okay, so do I want to just build some more Skyfins? We could start harvesting. No, we have extractors in place in most spots. We have a good number of strategic intensifiers up. I don't think I need another Skyfin. Maybe it is just time to build some more units. Yeah, let's build another monk. Get our second real full-size army in place, and then we can choose to get aggressive on blue if it seems worth it. Alright, I do think that blue kind of missed his window here, because now we're going to be in dark form, and he does not want to come fight us in dark form. Alright, here's hoping that the winter doesn't break the bank too badly. We do have winter immunity in a couple of our cities, thanks to all of the combat XP that our governors have gotten. So it might not be too bad at all. Oh, look at all the pearls. It's beautiful, man. So, minus 25% dust from hero upkeep in army. No upkeep from hero infiltrated in city. Well, that's not super relevant, but it, you know, it'll matter soon. Okay, I see. I'm gonna... Do I want to intercept, or do I want to let him get to Varys? It turns out our economy's fine, by the way. Not a problem at all. Let's... Here we go. Luxury intensifier. Let's go ahead and do this. I know we're starting to get a little tight on pearls, but that's going to turn around. 410? Yeah. Yeah, let's get it going. So what is our Moonleaf rate right now? 1, so it'll go up to 3 from this. Then didn't we have another source somewhere? Oh yeah, Barians. Barians needs to finish its Garth so that we can get it up to 5 per turn. Yeah, and then we'll be in a pretty good place. Okay. We're gonna have, yeah, our Hyperium is coming in really, really quickly. Varys has a significant garrison, but it's all troops that are pretty out of date. Then again, they don't match up against the Rumbler 4s all that poorly. 11 pearls. Sorry, Green, I hope you don't think those were yours. Let's send this guy back. A ton of stuff spawned in our territory. I think we'll intercept him. I think it's better to have the fight out in the open with these guys, rather than have them funneling in as reinforcements to a fight over the city. Pretty sure. Alright, how's Seapon's coming along? How much of a city? We actually only have a penalty of 4 from ownership. Part of the problem is that there's so many districts in this city, but none of them are level 2 due to the, you know, the sort of the unfortunate way things got interrupted. So it'll help a lot when we build this and then that. It is worth noting that although leveling up an intensifier does give you quite a bit of resource, it doesn't give you any extra approval. So it's possible that we shouldn't be trying to include those in our triangles. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. I think we're going to be okay. I do think we probably have to stop expanding, though. We have to be okay at 7. Alright, we're going to let this guy approach a little bit, I guess. I'd love to be able to get Tychust involved in the fight. I think if I let him move to here and then attack him, we might get Tychust. Who leveled? Oh, Jasa Murdap leveled. Okay. Once we get the docks, those trade route skills might actually come in handy. Alright, so he's got another army walking down, Rumbler 5, Necrodrone 5. His troops have not improved in a very long time. I'm wondering if he hit the improvement ceiling. You would expect troops at the improvement ceiling to behave a lot more, to perform a lot better against our troops than his have, though, considering how long we were on Titanium and stuff. Alright, let's do it. As always, a ridiculous guess based on the fact that it's only measuring the health of the armies. 522. What's this hero at now? Actually, this hero hasn't improved very much. He does have army damage boost 2, which has got these rumblers up to 124. I'm glad we upgraded our armor. Alright, let's do it. We have a fairly large advantage here. All those free counter trinkets are probably not going to come into play too much here, though, because we're going to be launching all the attacks once we get that Necrodrone down. With 3 move, he's almost guaranteed to move to here. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm still in setup. Where are reinforcement flags? Here and here. So should we maybe start on that side a little bit more? No, it'll be fine. I get what the game is doing, trying to set us up so that we're getting maximum morale bonus from the city. But I think that the lack of mobility starting in these southern city spaces might be too much of a hindrance. Okay, so we focus on the Necrodrone first. Because the Necrodrone has the power to make our lives difficult by getting in the way. So what do we have over here? These are the other monks. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. You have to interrupt that guy because you're like the only person who can. You can not get to here. Alright, you have to do this probably. This thing moves to here. Yeah, so we just have to assign 2 of us to this guy because this hero is going to run forward and probably distract one of them. You can fight their hero. We actually probably should have re-equipped Strikes Far. His gear's a little out of date. Alright, let's see how that works out. Again, even if we're getting our asses kicked on the attack, it's still the thing we want to do. Okay, our hero's doing real damage. That's nice. Because our units can't get stunned by attacking the Rumblers, whereas we can get stunned if the Rumblers attack us. It is a meaningful difference. Unfortunately, the way things worked out, we didn't actually attack this guy, so he's gonna swing here, probably do a beam attack. Yeah, inflict some real damage. You have to attack him. You have to attack him. You can probably shoot the hero. Alright, yeah. Oh, the Necrodrone moved before my hero. My plan was to shoot the hero and have the AoE kill the Necrodrone, but I was not actually looking at the initiative order very closely. So you can see here the cone of our monks' attacks spreading out all over these guys. Wow, 348. That's 2 monks we've lost, though, isn't it? 3 monks now? That hurts. We may have enough guys in the capital to rebuild the army immediately. I'm not actually sure. Probably not now. Now that we lost another guy. Ugh. They had just enough necrophage units in that battle to spread a ton of disease everywhere. Okay, so we actually... 3 of them were from the main army. 1 of them was from a different army. And we got a bunch of XP. I assume that the XP gain is... do I want to do this? I was thinking about taking Cold Operator, not because he needs Cold Operator, but as a move across to get Killer Instinct, but maybe... Or Coup de Grace, sorry, which adds the Killer Instinct capacity. But maybe it's better to just focus on damage. Let's do that. Strikes far. You get to encourage growth in your city. And Weybridge gets to hit Cold Operator. Alright, so all of our mainland cities now are protected from the winter, which is beautiful. Oh, except Seepuan, I guess. I still think of Seepuan as not really our city, which not awesome. Okay, so we lost 3 units. Do we have 3? We do. We do have 3 modern units in this city. So let's pop these guys out and refill this army. So that was a pretty much full-size army of their most modern troops, and we won a fairly convincing victory, but we did, you know, it was important to have all these extra guys around. So, honestly, even if I could, from an approval standpoint, afford to just go over there and go a-conquering, maybe it wouldn't be a good idea. Maybe we'd actually kind of... the losses might be too heavy. Yeah, you need to get back here and do work. There's lots of cool stuff on the ground, and somebody needs to pick it up. Be proud of your contribution. I guess, actually, the hero can do some of this. Maybe this guy should try to run a commando mission up this area. Try to get to that ruin. I really want to get that ruin. I want to get our faction quest moving again. Alright, so Tychest has finished the triangle, finally. Not terribly important for approval reasons up to this point, because the museum's been taking care of a lot of it. But we did have to get there eventually. That Champsessa can... yeah, probably pick up extra life. At some point, this guy's going to go back to being a real commander. Okay, it's time for this crap to start. He chose Steel Vision, which is interesting. I've never had the AI do Steel Vision on me before. Okay. Well, we're going to have to start improving the security of our buildings. Our natural happiness is not going to be enough to keep that sensible. We should definitely turn this on because it's going to push us up to happy. Quicksilver is going to accomplish something, damn it. Alright. Seepuan needs to build 1 more Garth. Gain a bunch of approval here. Well, not a huge amount. I say a bunch like it's going to change our lives, but it's really not. It's not that big a deal. We could build a luxury intensifier on the gold. I don't know if that's a good use of pearls at this moment. They are a limited resource. Okay, so we have a lot of technology yet to research before we move into the next era. We still don't have a lot of stuff that's important. I think at this point we want to go back and get Imperial coinage at least. We have access to a lot of dust. We could be rocking Moonleaf and Titan Bones and Dust Orchid and stuff all the time. The only thing holding us back is the fact that we actually don't have the ability to make the purchases. It's good to have a strong economy. so I don't know where that little army went. It's possible that they went this way. He can see our finished watchtowers. I don't know if the AI actually makes decisions like this, but it's possible that he's trying to walk through the dark so that we don't have as much intel to make decisions with. All right, and when most of our cities finish their next thing, we can start working on cargo docks. Do we have any place where we could make a level 2 cargo dock? It actually doesn't look like it. Oh well. Cargo docks can level up just like any other district, and leveling them gives a lot of extra industry, as you can see here. Okay. I suppose the thing that makes the most sense is to do this. And then if I build a Garth right here, it will instantly be level 2, and it'll level the Palladian extractor to 2 as well. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Whether I will actually build such a Garth really comes down to how many pearls I have left over. Because it's not going to be a lot. Alright, let's get back into just sort of a hovering defensive position. Out of curiosity, how does Blue feel about a truce at this moment? Looks like about the same amount as they did at the beginning of the episode. Nothing particularly great. We'll just start scooping up these smaller deposits. It does matter, you know? We spend a lot of pearls, so we have to not be picky. That said, I don't think I want to move this army anywhere. Alright, Imperial coinage is already done. Let's have a look at the market and see what we can pick up. We can pick up another hero to replace a Follow Tegret. So we may want to do that now. Let's have a look at everything on the marketplace and make a whole bunch of decisions in rapid succession. I am going to build cargo docks before I finish building out the rest of the triangle here. I don't think it matters where I put them, probably. Is there any place I can put them where they can serve as a clever part of my triangle? I guess if I put them right here, then I only have to build 2 more Garths to make a triangle. Save on pearls. Ooh, okay, he ran it over so that he could merge it with another one of his armies that contained a level 7, not upgraded Drider. That's pretty weird. We actually haven't healed very much at all. It's not been a lot of turns. We do have a Monk 5. Let's take this guy and move him into the garrison of this city. Just the Monk 5, please. Did not mean to get your hopes up there, little dredge. Why don't you take a break, sir? Alright, this army's in pretty good shape. This is going to be an easier battle than the last one. No hero means no damage boost, means that we're going to have a little bit easier time keeping our troops alive as we get through it. Is it time to pick up Imperial funding? We could grab the stockpile tax as well. Do I want to grab security? We know Green has a spy building up points on us. I don't want to do a roundup. Roundups are not my favorite thing in the world. I don't want to do a roundup because it's guaranteed to hurt our output, but like, I'm pretty sure that spy was in Sipuan. The chance of a roundup actually finding a spy when the initial value, security value of the city is below like 40% is actually pretty poor. We'll have to think about this a little bit more. We could get alliances. Make some alliances with Green and Red and get some trade agreements going and stuff. Let's go for Imperial funding. Let's push hard on science now that we're like in a good place. I think it makes the most sense to try to be up here between these two cities. Let's wait right here. I don't know what he's going to do. I actually don't want to get caught in the city. It's kind of unfortunate the way the cliffs are built around here. Let's not expose this guy directly to that that rumbler. We're going to try to come get these pearls, but in a way that doesn't entice the rumbler to charge at us. This right here is where I want to be. We've got 4 more turns of winter, which means we'll get to fight this guy in dark form. It is worth noting, I've said a lot over the course of this gameplay about the value of dark form over light form and how it's so much better to fight with our monks when we're in the winter and stuff. But it is worth noting that at this point, with our stats as high as they are due to all of our gear and stuff, the defensive bonuses of being in light form are actually pretty significant, and the troops are really quite a lot tougher during the summer. It does matter. Oh, hey. We actually have the ability to make a level 2 dock here. So yeah, we could like build a Garth here, and then maybe here, you know, like snake this one and get some high approval, or some approval positivity in the middle that way. I have a lot of money, and I did not do that thing I said I was going to do, where we look at the marketplace and actually hire some heroes. This is a hero that has been used by a player and then sold back to the marketplace. What kind of equipment do you have? Just some glass steel. You were horribly injured and sold because it seemed better to get rid of you than to wait for you to heal. It's interesting. I would expect this was done by Blue. So let's see who's available. Dust Boost 2, Dust Efficiency 2 is interesting. Food Efficiency 1, Dust Efficiency 3 is not so bad. Another Unwind Waybridge is cool. I might go for another Unwind Waybridge, actually. You gotta remember that Seapuan is not actually a new city. It's new to us. But it doesn't need the like growth focus that we often have to apply when we're buying a new hero. Okay, and let's make sure to give you one of these. Alright, so what's going to be the best way to try to get to Endegear? Let's make a fellow Tegrit on... let's make an army out of a fellow Tegrit on Orus. Go around the north, and then we'll see if Red will bargain for open borders and on Orus. Alright. And then in 5 turns, hopefully we will have accomplished most of what we need to accomplish with her running around, and we can convert her into a spy. I don't know who we will spy on. Let's see here. So, Dust Orchid is low demand, which means somebody's selling it actively. That's good for us. Obviously, the first thing we're going to do is buy wine. How much does it take to run a booster for us? 40? I could have just done that math in my head based on the number of cities I know that we have, but profoundly lazy. So, first, most effective thing we could possibly do. Second, I know we're going to get a lot of approval from the resources that I'm about to buy. Oh, I ran out of money. Never mind. In that case, I'm really glad I went for wine first. There we go, and we're back to fervent. Everything's fine. We're all fine. So I'm trying to figure out where I want to stand. I actually would rather he attack a city with this army. So I want my army to be in position to defend, but not to get in, not to actually be inside the city and get stuck when the siege happens, and also not to be able, not to offer him an attack on my army instead of attacking the city. I think this should be an okay position. If he veers left to Zigor, we'll have plenty of time to run over there and catch him. Okay, dust has returned to normal. Looks like he is indeed doing that. Oh no, run! Well, those guys are retreating, obviously. Oh, it does factor them in. It just doesn't factor them in with their full value. Oh no, my Seeker 2! This guy needs to be elsewhere. But where? I don't know. Over here. Decreased population in Varys. Yeah. It is beginning in earnest. So the security in these cities should be a little bit better. Yeah, we're up to 40% now. Honestly, I am just going to go straight for the roundup here. We have 40% security. That's not too bad. And all this is going to hurt is our dust income, which isn't that important. Let's go ahead and... go ahead. So you can see it's dramatically reduced the output of our FIDs. It's pulled about 110 off of our dust per turn. Not the end of the world. Our economy is in a strong enough place that we will endure. Poor Follow Tegrit is real slow. Maybe, actually, it's probably... as silly as this is, it's probably worth it to go back and pick up an improved movement trinket. Yeah, do this. We actually have a lot of glass steel now. How long would it take this city to pump out real units? Actually, not that long. Oh, this city has a husbandry center. That's cool. We have 2 husbandry centers. That said, maybe we do this thing. Yeah, let's start building up. We're going to need more military units anyway. Yeah. Because we're going to keep losing people. Blue's units are not weak enough for us to fight them with no losses. Oh, you know what? This guy, I bet, doesn't have the latest gear. Yeah, not even kind of. Let's fix his equipment. In preparation for the city being attacked. Oh, he went straight for the army. That's actually pretty smart. He did a smart thing there. So we can't do this. I think we need to pull back to this. As much as I love the extra buyout reduction, I think we need the approval too much right now. Okay. He's smart. This was the better move. He's still going to lose. But this will allow him to inflict significantly more damage on us than if he had attacked one of the cities directly. It's an uncharacteristically clever play from the Necrophage. Alright, so we're going to lose guys. We have some people who are not in good shape yet. But I don't think we can afford to hold them back. I think we have to sort of go full bore here. So the Necro drones are too fast for us to outrun them. One of them is going to move to here. This one's going to move to here. If we leave our units like this. We probably want to do that. So this guy lands here, attacks one of these two. This guy might go to here, or might go to here. It's hard to predict. And the reinforcement flags are here and here. This is kind of awkward, because they have to run sideways before... Alright, so really focused on that Drider. He's not wearing any strategics. Get him! So our focus is going to be largely on the first Necro drone. This guy's going to attack this guy, I imagine. This Necro drone may also attack him. So you need to move to here. Oh, that actually doesn't cause a counterattack. Move to here and do it? We have to make sure that the guy counterattacks. Okay, I'm pretty sure those will land. And then everybody else, just get this necrophage. Nobody needs to attack that Drider, for real. Where's this coming from? Right here? Yeah, don't do that. Actually, let's target this way, because I don't think we're going to be able to get this many... Oh, it doesn't really matter, right? I knew that was the guy who was going to get attacked by the Forager. Obviously, that Forager is just going to grind himself to dust on us. It's kind of a silly thing to have... And, you know, it's just a body. It's a body. It causes distraction. We're getting some use out of our free counter. $271. We're starting to see some real values here. Look at that, 630 attack. It makes me proud to see our army so large and impressive. This battle is actually going to go even better than I thought it was going to. It looks like. Yeah, give him the dark form thingy, the swarm, the storm, whatever it is. I'm pretty sure I told everybody not to attack the Drider. That guy's intended target died, and he was like, well, I'd better get this frickin' Drider then. Is this... Okay, that's the Necrodrone, so he won't still be there. That's a shame, because he would have been a nice place to anchor a storm. I guess we should aim for... You have 4 range, because you have the thing that increases your range by 1. So go ahead and attack here. And yeah, that's fine. They want to attack the Drider so bad, I'm just going to let them finish him off. Alright, so the Forager eats 1 counterattack. This guy's going straight for the hero. That's smart. It's a smart move. Alright, the Drider's dead. Can you all focus now? Okay, 217. Not terrible. And I've just noticed that we're past the hour mark. I think this guy's gonna die. No, he survived. Nice. Disease ticks away a little bit. But I think we did that without losing anybody then. Yeah, blue's just outmatched. His units are too weak. It feels like he must not be maxed out, right? I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Right, his units must have had more development to do. I wonder what's causing him not to be able to push into the final tiers. Maybe all of his good units are fighting purple, and we're only seeing the rejects, the dregs of the army. Well, anyway, like I said, I've just noticed we've gone over the hour mark, so let's finish up this turn and then call it for this video. I'm feeling very positive about our chances. I think this is a real thing. This is the one. It feels like it. So 96 pearls is not a small amount. We're not like running out or anything, but we definitely need to build a lot of districts still. And we've got no budget for wards of Auriga, and a quest victory might just not be in the cards here. Alright, you should probably, I can't... Wait. Okay, that was weird. It must be because I clicked on him before he finished his move animation or something. Let's do one of those. Let's go ahead and give him that spyglass too. Actually, that's gonna be a little too expensive. Is any of this other stuff relevant to your goals? I don't think so. No. Okay. You'll get the spyglass. We'll just wait here for a turn. Right, we are getting 2 of those a turn. Okay. Yeah, we'll just wait there. I do want to get that equipped, because that guy may not be in friendly territory to get re-equipped with stuff at any time in the near future. Oh wow, he's really coming for us. Forager 4s, Necrodrome 5s. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's keep pumping those military units out then. Alright. Head over here, try to get the faction quest moving. This is actually a fairly intimidating army. We have one guy who's at like 0 health and another guy who's under half. Do we have... This one has healed up. And do we have a Palladium 3. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can get some precision. Moving around the city nameplates can be tricky. We need to filter you and you out for the moment. You guys in. For some reason, yeah, there it goes. It's not updating the number underneath his name right away. Okay. Let's pick a research. We are 4 out? Yep, 4 out. So, lots of useful things to research, obviously. I don't think we need to assimilate another minor faction. We are missing a lot of science tech. Science might be a viable victory type. Dust also might be a viable victory type, actually. Let's have a look at the status screen and see where we are here. We're winning the diplomatic victory, kind of a silly fashion. Sort of by default, by being the only people who are trying diplomacy. The economic victory is going to purple. We are behind. And the scientific victory, this is not a good indication. Science per turn, we're catching up to the pack. Purple's really killing it, though. On completed researches, yeah, purple's at 45, blue's at 45, red's at 45, green's at 40. We are 8 behind the guy who's behind everybody else. So science still may be... The AI researches a lot of unnecessary tech. It doesn't just do the 5 techs when it gets the last era, it starts researching other stuff for no reason too. Let's have a quick chat. Actually, let's hold off on having a quick chat. I was ending the episode. I'm going to end it right here. Right here. We're not doing even a single thing more. Actually, I'm worried that we may be giving these guys a free move by ending it right here. Whatever. I'll deal with it if it's the case. So, come back next time. We're going to continue to apparently defend ourselves from yet another oncoming endless wave of bugmen. Winter is about to end. Combat's about to change. And we're gonna win this game, damn it. We'll see you then.